Hi, I'm Lynn Hoerauf, an award-winning author of the romantic comedy book Miss Snickers. I also speak to groups of people in the area of relational effectiveness, personality styles, and I have some fun keynotes. If you'd like to hear more or learn more about me, you can reach me at lynnspeaks.com. I want to thank the Strategic Advisor Board today for sponsoring this video. It's a lot of fun to talk about DISC personality styles, and today we're going to look at the Steadiness category. The Steadiness group is, these are people-oriented people. They would choose people over tasks as the priority, and they also they also are reserved. Let's put it that way. So these are people-oriented, reserved people. And I have Comrade up here. This is who I called our steadiness guy. He's friendly, steady, methodical, amiable. These are such great people to work with. I mean, in a lot of ways, these are the people that make the world go round. They're consistent. They show up. They're team players, and they're in the game to win together. It's very important for them to have a harmonious environment. They're patient, wonderfully easygoing people who listen well, and they avoid conflict. They're not okay. The opposite, when you put in the circle, you have the D and the I, and the opposite of theirs is the high D, which conflict is something sometimes that they can enjoy, and they don't mind that argument of side of life. But for Comrade, he is more about this being peaceable. Let's work this out together. Let's do a win-win, and to avoid conflict. This person is like the golden retriever, is the Dr. Trent and Dr. Smalley refer to this personality style as. And what do we know about golden retrievers? They're gentle and kind and compassionate. They love their people. I had a golden retriever, and he definitely just wanted to have that relationship, and that was so important to him. These are people that make great counselors. They're just incredible listeners, and very steadfast. They are solid. If you want a loyal person in your life, you definitely have Comrade by your side, the Steadiness group. They are willing to, in many ways, sacrifice themselves for the sake of the relationship, for the sake of their people that they really support and love. So this steadiness category, these are people that are very service oriented. They want to support and serve. They also have a great administrative quality and are able to keep things on track and to work through things methodically and see things from that kind of perspective. The steadiness personality is more likely to use tentative language, whereas the bold D on their opposite end, maybe just straight, boom, there it is. The steadiness group will use words that are not as intense. They can be more tentative. So I know sometimes it's hard to know which style really represents you. And as we work through this, we'll find that often there's a blend. Like we said, there's usually about 2, sometimes 3 styles that we use more often. And as we grow, I think sometimes we might end up more towards center and using the styles as we need to, depending on the situation. It can sometimes be hard to know which personality style that we have. And it helps, I think, to ask people around us what they're observing. But like even when we take the test is only going to reveal what the test taker put into it. So if you see yourself in a certain respect and you put that into the test, that's the feedback you're going to get from the results. Well, I had a friend take the DISC, and she ended up scoring what she said was really high on the S. And I thought, I don't know if I see that for sure. Not that it couldn't be in there, and not that it couldn't be in there fairly high. But what I noticed about her was that she didn't mind like wearing shirts that could be offensive to some people. I mean, not like out, really super out there, but enough of a message that some people would be like, oh, a little thrown off by that. Well, one thing that we know about the steadiness group is that they do not want to offend. They do not. They want to get along. They want things to work out well together, and sometimes to an extreme point, which we'll get into tomorrow, which may not necessarily be as helpful or as should I say, it can be more of a weakness that it's too far. So with the relational steady personality, the relationship is more important to them than their stance on a topic, for example, and it's more important to them than maybe the completion of a project. The people involved would be their higher concern, or how are they doing and things like that, versus this project is so important that I want to run someone over in order to get it done better or faster. So these are my thoughts today. Let me know what you're thinking below, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining. Bye.